Mega Man 4, the start of the Golden Age trilogy of Mega Man games. I never played this one as a kid. I played it in the Anniversary Collection a little bit, and I've played it more in the last year than I have played it in my life. It's a fun game, very interesting. I mean, you get more story at the beginning outside of the instruction manual. They actually have it in the game. Very good. Very, very good. I mean, I'm glad, because Mega Man 3, you didn't get that at all. You had to have the instruction manual for that, unless you played a ROM hack of it. Now, typically in these games, you do boss orders. Now, there's different boss orders in this game to get your objective of beating it. My boss order was Toad Man, which I did with a Mega Blaster, Bright Man with Rain Flush, which was Toad Man, Pharaoh Man, Flash Stopper, Ring Man, Pharaoh Shot, Dust Man, Boomerang, Ring Boomerang, Skull Man, Dust Crusher, Dive Man, Skull Barrier, and Drill Man, Dive Missile. Now there's other ways you can beat this game and play it and whatnot like that, but that's the order I picked. Then it was on the Cossack stages. So, and this was also meant to make the game last longer. And then, big spoiler, Dr. Wily, or Dr. Willy, as sometimes I call him, was behind it all. Surprise, surprise. But let's just go through it. This game has very good backgrounds and music. Every time you beat one of the robot masters, you have a cutscene, which is beautifully done, but the music, it's kind of repetitive. Not as repetitive and annoying as the stage select and continue screen, which gives you the password. I find that to be more repetitive and annoying. These are spots where you normally would take a break from the game, for me anyways, and go do something, like go to the bathroom. But I mean, this game has awesome effects, like with the backgrounds. Heck, right at the beginning, you have some spots where you have rain coming down, which you're in the sewer, or water, I should say, not rain. Water coming down, and it kind of pushes you, and you go behind the waterfalls, and you jump, and your jump's not as high, which is good. I mean, this game is pretty damn good with a lot of the background aspects of it. There are some backgrounds where it's bland and all black or all one color, but that's understandable. This is a Nintendo game. The menu system is a heck of a lot easier. It was a heck of a lot easier in it. Just a separate window. So, it looks good. I mean, for a Mega Man game, I think it's a lot better than what we had in 3. The bottom portion of the screen where you have to go through menus. A lot better, a lot easier. New to the game is a Charge Blaster, which if you fire and hold the fire button, it charges up for a bigger shot. This bigger shot really doesn't do it for me. It doesn't one-hit enemies or certain enemies that I figure it should one-shot. Sometimes it's a big blast and then an additional pellet blast after that, which I just go to find myself using the auto-fire functionality because this is the Legacy Collection. It has that option. You have a slide that's still there from Mega Man 3. Other returning items from Mega Man 3 are the Rush Coil, Rush Marine, Rush Jet. Rush Jet is not as good as in Mega Man 3, which means you can't super cheese it, but you can use it. There are a lot of sections where you use it. 2 new items called the Wire and the Balloon. Wire, basically you look up, you shoot up, and you go straight up and attach this ceiling, which you can get greater height with that versus the Rush Coil. The balloon, basically you just pop out a balloon and it sits there and you jump on it, goes down a little bit, then comes back up and just kind of floats and then eventually disappears. I use that a lot too, versus the Rush Coil. I mean, those 3 items I used a lot. Now, as the Robot Master weapons, there's no super weapon like in 2, which would be the Metal Blade, and 3, which was the Shadow Blade from Shadow Man. I do use the weapons a lot towards the end of the game. I use the weaknesses against the Robot Masters, which in this game is fairly decent. There's no wrong weapon, no real crappy weapon. And there's one weapon that an extra functionality, which was the drill missile, where if you push the fire button once, it fires it out, and then you hit it again, it blows up, which you have to use at one point in the game, towards the end, against Dr. Wily. Another weapon that should be brought up is the Pharaoh Shot. You can charge that one, and it has an energy ball that pops up above Mega Man, which is a pretty cool weapon too, in and of itself. Like I said earlier, there's no bad or dumb one at all in this game. All have their uses, all pretty damn good. So, why do I say Mega Man 4 is the beginning of the Golden Age trilogy of Mega Man games? Well, there's major improvements over especially the last 3 games. Mega Man 1 and 2, your character Mega Man felt, like he slid a little bit. Well, in the first one, he slid a lot more than 2. The controls are tight. Really tight. More well thought out planning on the game itself. Better backgrounds. Better music. The Robot Master weapons are good. Well thought out. Very intelligent. And how they made the game last longer, I feel is a lot better than 3. Did we need the Dr. Cossack stages? Yes. To add more gameplay. Fun, enjoyable. I do find myself wanting to go back and play this game again, and I have. Ever since I originally took the footage of this for this video. Will I find myself going back to it more often than some versions of Mega Man 3 and Mega Man 2? Yeah, because I've pretty much played a lot of Mega Man 3 in my lifetime. And I like to find different ways to play Mega Man 3. But there are other Mega Man games and ROM hacks that are enjoyable too. And I'm willing to play those more than 3. But the base game of Mega Man 4 is damn good. And that's why I placed Mega Man 4 at A tier. I mean, yeah, 3 is always going to have a special place in my heart, but Mega Man 4 is better. And at the end of the day, I think that earns its spot in A tier. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. If you're still here towards the end, please like, share, and subscribe, all that nonsense. It really helps out. But more than likely, nobody has stayed to the last of this video. And hopefully it's not more than 20 minutes long. Thank you, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.